Happy Thursday, October 5th. So, we got a couple new heroes. And here's one of them. So, see this skill? Teamy just put one out as well. So it looks like when we used to get heroes with passive skills, they stacked. Let me show you some. Some of the passive heroes we got in the past. Here's one. So whether they're in battle or not, they're going to give us a buff. And those buffs always stacked. But it looks like River Games is trying to sneak something in here. So now, when we have this, regardless of whether the hero is deployed or not, we're going to get these effects. And as you see, we purchased them, lots of us did, to the highest level, level 7. But now something's been added. When multiple relax effects stack, only the one with the stronger effect will be effective. So that means, they're obviously when the next hero comes out that has this, it's going to be stronger. Nobody would ever get it or obtain it or be motivated to even look at it if it wasn't an improvement of what we already have. But the problem is, when we made this purchase, it came like a contract. We were told when we buy this, it's going to enhance our account with these parameters. For them to change it after the purchase, I would have to consult a legal team and see how this affects globally, but I think that's a breach of contract. And I don't think it's legal. Big terms, scary, I know. Rubes, not sure what Top War is up to here. We have had some issues in the past with this game, getting a little greedy and seemingly less about gameplay, more about just consumption of funds. We play this game for the gameplay. That is what brought us to Top War. All players, 100% of them. Nobody is in this as an investment. Obviously. It's a game, we play it for enjoyment, play it for fun. But the money we do give to you, which is a very large sum when we looked at the collective whole of all past players, present players, future players, when you sell us something, even though it's data, at the time that you sell it to us, that's the conditions we're purchasing it at. For you to change that after to something we already purchased, some of this stuff years ago, 2 years I've been playing now on this exact account, you can't change that. If you deteriorate what I purchased, I would expect to be returned my money. Right? It's like you buy a car from Ferrari. And then all of a sudden, 2 years later, you go to get in the car and the engine's missing. Ferrari came in and said, yeah, we took it back. I think you might have an argument there. Same thing here. We purchased these things with everything that was promised at the time of purchase. For you to remove them at a later date after the purchase, not cool. Not cool at all. So I'm hoping I'm misinterpreting what's written here. Same thing like Timmy has said, we need an explanation. So Rubes, the devs, stockholders, CEO of River Games. This video is directly to you and I'm asking a simple question. Are you changing or diminishing purchases we've already made in the past? And Does that mean all these heroes in the future will have zero effect on our account, zero benefits when the next hero comes out? Because that's what's been happening with meta heroes, let's say, and it's caused a huge rift in the game. But now to do it to our passive heroes, that's too much. So, for all the viewers and players out there, leave me some comments as far as a legal standpoint on some of these points that we've made. And if this is what Top War is trying to do, I would be interested in maybe collecting some information for a class action. Because I know there's many of us that we are into this game for a long time, and we do happen to be lucky enough in life that we have an exorbitant entertainment budget, and we have chosen to put it into this game. Like, you know, I could still be traveling the world every day, 365 days a year, right? But for the times that I'm home, I choose to put it in this, and I'm not the only one. There's lots of us out there that chose Top War for our entertainment. But it doesn't mean we want you to take away what we've already bought off you. All right? So I'm hoping this is a big misinterpretation, and what we're reading here, what's just been added now, this hero is very old. I'll show you one that's even older. Like, we can go to Acri. I don't even know what would be our oldest passive hero in the game. Let me see. Let me find you a couple more passive heroes. There's lots. Bumblebee is another. So Bumblebee has a passive skill. I do believe. When this hero participates in battle, increase HP. When this hero participates in battle. I thought for sure it had passive skill whether it was in battle or not. Well, I might be wrong about Bumblebee. What other ones are passive? Acri, I know for sure is the passive one. When this hero participates, damage increase. So regardless of whether this hero is in battle or not, the decreased damage taken of all units will be increased by 3%. See, so this is what we mean by a passive skill. So we buy these and we treat them like decorations. They just sit there. As you see, this has got gold production on it. So when we do this, it increases all our marches and our strength across the board. For every event we do, every battle we participate in, and these types of heroes, that's why we consider passive heroes a good investment. It makes our enjoyment of the game at a better level. It makes us more competitive for other players that are our size. So that's why, and that's what we want from it. So if all of a sudden, tomorrow, Acri all of a sudden is now saying, nope, she's been replaced by somebody else who has this common skill. So because the newer hero is stronger, Acri is no longer in use. Well, that's a complete change of what we agreed to at the time of our purchase. And that's the way I'm interpreting it. So, like I said, it's all brand new. So right now, we're asking for information. Not sure. It's very obscure. And we're hoping that they do stack and it doesn't affect excuse me, doesn't affect our past purchases. So we're gonna have a discussion with the other players and with the devs and with Rubes and whoever else can help explain this, and then we'll bring it back out to the public and to the players of Top War, and hopefully very soon, very shortly, we'll get you guys an exact interpretation of exactly what's going on with these heroes and with Top War and moving forward. All right, take care, guys. Stay tuned. Right now, be very careful purchasing these heroes with passive skills, because they might have a very, very short shelf life, and you might be buying it thinking it's going to help you for the remainder of the time that you play the game, when in actual fact it might get replaced as soon as you make another purchase of the same type. So we're hoping that's not the case. If it is, stay tuned. We will bring you some information, and we'll see what we can do for the next steps, because that's definitely something I know myself I won't stand for, and we'll see what we can do to maybe get us some refunds if need be, if it's justified. And hopefully, like I said, it's not. And Top War is aware that we're aware. If this is some sneaky little backhanded thing to try and force us to continue to buy new ones and disregard old ones, very bad investment. Very bad investment. If all of a sudden somebody said invest in this stock, but because this stock has done more profitability than your other stock is now omitted, removed, zero return. So what you have in that is gone. You would never do it. You would never get into stocks, right? It's absurd. No different than here. We made a purchase under the terms, this is going to forever help our account. That's why we did it. So to change it after, not good. So I'm sure you can tell by my mood and the mood of this video, we're hoping Top War is not up to this. All right. So please reach out, Rubes. I will send you a direct message, and I'll be asking for confirmation for some information. I'm sure Timmy has already. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Peace.